mileage of $4. Configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eating, talking. Extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with a slab. Pay what it costs.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's the NFC Championship game.
For the chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57. We are underway now in the NFC Championship. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading them out, Trey Lance, now in his second season out of North Dakota State.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They run again on first down. Cook. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Play action now, Cousins. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Rager, 32 yards. And the Vikings have struck first in this NFC title game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the drive was polished off on the touchdown catch by Jalen Rager. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. To throw, it's Lance. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Lance going to hold on to it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 25 on second down, Lance got a man. That's Ayuk. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They go play action. Cousins. This one into the hands of Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 73 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field after that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Lance. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a throw here to his running back. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 77 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ready. 32.
Throwing again on second down. Lance buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
2nd and 8. Lance going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. He'll get it inside the 20. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins gives way to Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Off the play fake, Cousins. This is Rager with it on the crossing pattern. Touchdown, Vikings! Jalen Rager, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And Lance again going to keep it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. Here's Lance to throw it. Man open, it's Goodwin. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Lance looking to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. And we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lance now to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Throwing now is Lance. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Working from the gun, Lance. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22, Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Lance on the keeper, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. Now Cousins on 4th down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On play action, Cousins. He's got a man, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. To throw is Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Cousins here to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They try again with Cook. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 59 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Throwing here, Cousins. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Eluding the pressure right. Going for it all. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
Complete. Jefferson to target.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for first downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback that's a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Dalvin Cook
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point,
and the lead is up to 18 now.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 45.
One final try now for Lance.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And the Vikings are going.